Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, my name is Ashley, but I go by ashdoesims. And today is not a let's play or anything. It's kind of like more of an update on where I am after the update broke or corrupted my save file. So unfortunately, I can't play with them or get anything back because I can't really even load up into it. But since then, I've been busy with school and just cleaning out my game and fixing mods and all of those things. But today, I am showing you what I've been up to. I decided to make like a forever save file, a save file where I do rotational gameplay and pretty much playing it forever, like even if it's legacy challenges or just current household type of let's plays, it will be in this one save file. So, what we are looking at now is just the Willow Creek area. I evicted everyone and took out all the lots, and so far I have 4 homes and 2 restaurants. My plan, I want to try to have more households and a lot more for people to do as well. So like this strip here where the restaurant is, I trying to figure out the layout of how I want certain lots, because I do know I want a bar and like a grocery store, because I do have mods where they actually have to buy ingredients, and I would like the idea or the fact of them going to an actual grocery store to buy their ingredients. But I would want it in this strip, I think. And I also know I want a strip club. So it's gonna take a little minute for me to figure out what flows naturally. And if you guys have any idea, please let me know, because I don't mind like having a grocery store in like any of these other neighborhoods. But for right now, I am going to show you the rest, like the lots that I do have so far, and then the townies that I have. When it comes to the townies, I do want to incorporate not only new families that I make, but also the old ones. So I want to keep like the Goffs and the BFF and the Pancakes and, you know, people like that. But so far we have, oh no, see, I just wanted, what is going on? All I wanted to do was show you guys. Oh, okay, so I know what's going on. I took out my bill buy to do something, so I'll actually be right back for when I show you the lots that I have created so far. Okay, guys, after that dramatic episode, even though I was the one, or I'm the reason that the stuff wasn't showing up in my game, we are at the first lot that I'm going to show you guys. It's the Rosevine. This lot is by, give me like 2 seconds or more. This lot is originally by Enrea. Guess we're staying offline. Down here, Enrea, on the gallery. We have most of the same CC, so I didn't have to change a lot, but there are a couple of things that I did have to change. And with this restaurant, I picture it being, you know, on the, let me get rid of the grid, on the fancier side of town. It looks more expensive than any other restaurants that's going to be in Willow Creek. And I wanted to keep the same New Orleans feel to Willow Creek as it's supposed to have. So when doing the builds, I am going to try to keep that in mind. But yes, this is the lot. It's so nice. The whatchamacallit, the menu, or like the food is on the is it only seafood? I think, let me, oh, and you can see here I changed the waiters and waitresses outfits and the hosts too. I have CC clothing on them, but for the menu, it's giving seafood inspired. So yeah, I have some custom recipes in here, and it's a lot of seafood. I think I have maybe like 1 or 2 vegetarian options, but it's a seafood restaurant, so it's not gonna be that much. If you don't eat meat, I don't suggest coming here. But yeah, I do imagine this being one of the expensive restaurants. But then now I'm gonna take you to another restaurant that I have in game. In my game, is it Foundry Cove? No, Foundry Cove is the lot. Is it the lot or the neighborhood? We're about to see. Foundry Cove is the neighborhood. In my save file, or the one I'm creating, it's going to be the low income area. So with the tool mod, I'm going to have to put like a lot of trash and like cars on the street and everything, just to give it more of a grungy feel. And you're going to see with this restaurant, I am not a builder, so please, not too much on me. But I figured, like, if I'm going to make my own save file, there should be some builds that I build myself. So there are some things that, easy ones, and if I can't find it on the gallery for like what I'm looking for, I'm just going to build it myself. But first, we have this restaurant. This restaurant belongs to one of the family members that lives in this house here that you're going to see soon. But this is her restaurant. I went to New Orleans before, and we ate at a restaurant that has like the similar vibe. And I don't think I deleted the pictures, so if I have the pictures, I am going to insert it here so you can see the inspo. But yeah, I remember a restaurant that we went to, and I thought the food was good, but I thought it would be perfect because it was like on a grungier side of town. So you can see the wallpaper, not the best, and posters and everything on the windows, things like that. And if from like 2 seconds ago, if my G shade looks different, it's because this is the one that I'm going to try out or start using, but I forgot to set it to this one. So from now on, this is how it's going to look. Do I not have this? Is supposed to be ceiling fans, but I guess I don't have it in my game right now because I took some certain things out for it to load up quicker. So just imagine ceiling fans. I wonder what it was, but yeah, you see dirt, chip paintings, all of that. So, and the restaurant that I got the inspo of has like posters and pictures all across the walls and things of that nature. So there was supposed to be something here, but it's gonna get back because I didn't delete anything. I just don't have it inside my game so that my game can load up quicker, so that way I can show you guys. But yes, as you can see, more photos and things like this. And this is the kitchen. I didn't do too much with the kitchen because one, I'm not really going to be in there a lot, and we're not going to really see that a lot because on the times that I do play that household is when I will be running the restaurant. But other than that, not really. And then up here, it's supposed to be like kind of like something that you can rent out. So this is the access to that door down here, and then you could go upstairs. But I don't think you can actually rent it out if it's like a restaurant. So just gonna pretend that somebody lives on top of the restaurant, but they actually don't. So yep, this is the restaurant that one of these sim will be running. I do want to have some more graffiti and trash like all around the restaurant and everything, so it's not completely done. I just want to show you so far what I have. And from this video and on, I do want to bring you guys with me with the process. So I guess expect like 2-hour videos of me decorating or building houses or like making sims for this save file. So it's not going to really be too much like time lapse. It's going to be real time and showing you guys my process. So it's kind of like we're doing it together. And of course, I would love to take feedback and all of those things. But The next lot we have is not by me. Actually, it's by Miss Lollipop Sims. She's also doing a Forever Safe file, and in hers there's two people that live here, and they also run, and one of them runs a daycare. I had that same kind of thought in mind, but it's going to be a couple. She runs the daycare, her husband does something else, but so far this is the build, and it came exactly like this. I didn't change anything. I was lucky enough to have all of the same CC she has, so that was great actually. And I believe it comes with, if you download it from her Patreon or YouTube, it comes with all of the CC that she used, but luckily I have all of it, or majority of it. I didn't have whatever table she used, but that's okay. Not complaining. But this is the house. There's room for an infant, and I will have an infant in this household as well. But one of these rooms might get changed up. They might have 2 kids instead of 1, but we'll see. And then something else is missing, but we'll put it in my game later again. But yes, so this is the daycare. With the business and hobbies, they can run a daycare from their residential lot, so we'll be doing that as well. And when we play with them, will be my actual first time using the business and hobbies pack, so we'll get to run a daycare and see how that goes. But until then, and as you can see, the outside for them to play, I think it's gonna mostly be toddlers and infants here. I don't think we're gonna offer kids or children. Yeah, so just toddlers and infants pretty much. But this is the lot that one of the Sims I'm gonna make is gonna live here. And then I'm not gonna edit out the part of like the loading screen, because like I said before, future videos I'm not gonna be editing out anything really. So I don't want to say get y'all used to it, but get y'all used to the fact that every time I go into a loading screen, that's what you're going to see, no matter how long it takes. And I have to practice like filling the silence, especially if a video is going to be an hour or 2. I'm not really used to just like talking and not editing out videos for an hour or 2. And usually when I build, I am pretty quiet. So that's something I have to work on as well. But this lot is also not by me. It is by, let's see, ashdoesims. I'm going to have it bigger so that way you guys can actually see the name, but ashdoesims on the gallery. It's going to be a residential lot, so there's going to be multiple families, and I'm going to tell you which families live in which housing. But as you can see, there's a car here. I don't have the tool mod in my game because I think it might need to be updated, but each household and their cars are going to be like lined on the street. So this is going to be filled up with cars, this whole street, and like trash, just to make it look more grungy than what it is and not so pristine and perfect. But so far, this middle house is the only house that I have done and decorated. It belongs to a household with grandparents that take care of their 2 grandchildren, and I'm going to show you them in a minute. But this is their living room. I do plan on taking pictures of every household and having them in here, so it kind of feels like we've been playing them for a good minute, but we actually haven't been. This is the bathroom. Very simple because you don't really see bathrooms for real. And then we have the laundry area, which is also pretty simple and nice. And then we have said kitchen. I tried to give it like the older grandparents feel. I didn't want to make it too like modern. They had this house for years. Let's see if I can show you this section over here. Yeah, so they had this house for a while now. So I wanted to give it that feel of older generation. And then we have their computer room, the big booty TV, more like clutter and everything here that I think, older people would have in their house. They have a deep freezer, cassette tapes, VHS tapes, one of them. And then the box for like the decorations and holidays. Then we have another bathroom upstairs. Same, simple. Don't do too much with bathrooms because they don't really need to. Then this is their bedroom. It's on the cleaner side. I feel like I don't have a lot of older looking CC that would be in grandparents' like room or clutter, I should say. So their room is on the cleaner side. And then this is one of the kids' room. He's really into art, and you're going to see him in a bit. But yeah, this is his room. There's a chair missing. I'm pretty sure it has to do with one of the things that's out of my game, but we are going to figure that out. But yes, this is his room. Nice, cute. I have a mod where they can play baseball, but we can't go with them. It's like a rabbit hole. But yes, I do. I think I'm going to have him play baseball and be into art. And then this is his sister's room. When I say that it takes me forever to decorate a room or a house, it does. I think I spent an hour alone or two on just her room alone. When I get into like clutter mode, I get into it really bad to where I spend forever on it. And it's functional because I did test it out, so she can get to everything she needs to get to, which is great. But this is her room, and it's so cute. It's really cute. But yes, this is their house. I did the backyard here. This is their cars. I just have to put it on the street like the other orange one. But I want to find or figure out how to build a functional above ground pool, because this one's not functional at all. It's just for looks. But I want to figure out, or I want to look for one or figure out how to build a above ground pool. And then we have an area for the grandma to do flower arrangements if she wants to. We have a garden area because she is actually the one that owns the restaurant, so she likes to grow most of her vegetables and things like that for the restaurant. So we have that. And then this here is where another family is going to live, and I already have them made. I just have to decorate their house. So I think that might be our next video with me decorating their home. The layout is kind of similar, just different. You have the washer, 2 baths, 3 bedroom. Oh, this is 2 bedroom. 3 bedroom. 3 bedroom, which is perfect because there's 4 of them, but the boys are going to share a room, and you're going to see them soon. But yes, I just have to decorate their house, change a few things up, just make it, fit to them. And then here, I think I'm still going to have the BFF live here, but change their story a little bit because there's only 2 bedrooms. Yes, there's only 2 bedrooms, and I think I might make one of them a couple, but we'll see how that goes. But yes, this is like the rundown area. I don't know what I think I'm going to do another household here, and maybe a laundromat or like a community laundromat lot combined here, so that way it gives the kids something to do, and like if their washer or dryer breaks, they could just go to the laundromat and everything else. So that's what I have so far when it comes to like lots. But now I'm going to show you what I have so far when it comes to households. And I think I could show you their outfits too, because why not? Even though down the line you'll see it again, so you're probably going to forget, but it doesn't matter. In this save file, I am going to try and have everyone have at least 2 outfits per category. So like the first one being every day where they were out, and then the second every day would kind of be like a chill at home fit, just different outfits for different occasions. Formal will get 2, one that's a little less flashy and one that's more formal. Let's replace. So this is the first household. the Beaumonts. So the first person we have is Ernest. He is the grandfather, the father on the mother's side. And I don't have a lot of like elder or like teen appropriate clothing, so I did try my best because I could use EAs, but I want to try to not use as much. I want to try to use as much CC as possible. When it comes to like townies though, like the original townies, I'll probably use less CC so that my game doesn't get too crazy. But when it comes to the families that I make myself, I do want them to be mostly CC. But this is his first outfit. And then we have more of a chill at home comfy fit. And then we have his formal. Can't remember which one is the... Okay, this one is more of a nice restaurant formal wear. And we have two athletic wears. Try to make them... I particularly like this one because when I go to the gym, I see a lot of old people like work out in regular clothing, which I find so funny. So I tried to keep that a little bit, but this is his sleepwear one. And his second sleepwear, I try to give him matching sets too, because I feel like older people love matching sets, but that's just from what I think. I don't know. This is his first party, and then his second party wear. Looking real nice. Then his swimwear. I think he has hair, but because of the no, I need to give him more hair. But yes, he will. Ooh, hopefully y'all didn't see nothing. It's okay. This is his, second. Like even with the swimwear, I want to give them two variations: one with shoes, or like a cover up, and one without. And then his hot weather wear. Again, I tried to make it older, but he's still pretty fly for an old guy. So it is what it is. And then this is his cold weather wear, which is nice. Then I'm gonna show you a closer look at him. This is Ernest. Looks good. This is his wife, Claudine Beaumont. And look at her shoes. I was so happy when I found like these type of shoes because it gives old people. But this is her shoes and her outfit. And this is her second at home chill outfit. Oh, I need to take her lipstick off. See, I'm glad I'm doing this. There's some things that I wasn't paying attention to that I get to note and go over. But this is her formal wear. And then I believe this is I also need to switch this because I think this is going to be her her less formal wear. And then this one is going to be more of her formal wear because it has a bag. But this is her athletic wear. Cute. This is her second one. Cute as well. See, I do use some of EA stuff, but if I don't have the equivalent in CC, I will use EA. And this is her first sleepwear, and this is her second one. And then we have her party, more like the block party type cookout and they invite the whole neighborhood. And then we have something. Yeah, this is her second one. I might change it, I might not, but this is the second party. And then for her swimwear, we have something that keeps her more covered up. Where is I have to put a cover up on her because I do feel like she would have a cover up on. And this is her hot weather. Like I said, I try best as I could to keep the elder look going as much as I could. I love this one. I don't know why, but I think this might be one of my favorite outfits of hers. And then we have our second cold weather wear, and then close up on Claudine. she's cute too. And I don't know if you can see, but she does have lashes on. It's just not as dramatic. This is Rochelle, her daughter. The reason that they took in their grandkids is because the story I have is that she's on drugs, and then the kid's father, who you're about to see in a minute, is in prison. So I do have to play that out and have him go to jail with basemental rugs with a D mod. So yes, he will be in prison, but this is their mom, and her outfit is the same throughout all of the categories, because I don't know too much about crackheads, but I don't think they too much wear anything different. The only thing I changed is her cold weather wear, so that way she doesn't freeze to death. But I think even her nails are like, oh no, she has good looking nails. I believe before I had her nails like one of these ones, like the grungy. Let me actually take the rings off real quick. Yeah, she had like grungy nails, so I do need to change it back to these dirty ones because I don't think her nails will be that clean. And before we move on, when it comes to career, Ernest is a handy person. So he goes around fixing things and all of that, I believe, is his job. And then Miss Claudine, I don't remember if I made her a maid or work like in the bank or something. I have to go in when I put my mods back in to see which career I gave her. But honestly, I think she might be like, I think she might work for the bank. But yeah, that's her job. And we just saw Rochelle. She's a full-time crackhead, so you'll just be seeing her around town. But this is their father. It's a close-up on him. He's in prison. I did his outfits, as you can see, his formal. But I only gave him one because whatever the basemental gives him, whatever sentence they give him after I make him do something bad, once he gets out, he's going to be roaming the streets. So I just gave him one outfit. And shoes is missing because it's probably not in my game like it's supposed to be. But yes, this is his. And he's unemployed because he will be in jail. This is their eldest daughter, Amara. Like I said, with the teens and elders, I don't have a lot. So I tried to make her look, much as a teen as I could. But this is her first outfit, and I feel like it's appropriate. I feel like her grandma, being who she is, would let her wear something like this. So that's her first one. Teens get 3 outfit, and it's because they have their everyday, the outfit that they wear at home, which is this one. And then she has these cute little braids. Oh, they're so cute. And she's cute as well. And then we have their school outfit. This one is giving much like preppy, rich school. I know I do want to try and find a more public school kind of looking uniform. But if I don't, then this is going to be all of the high schoolers' uniforms. And then we have her formal wear. We have just, one if her and her friends go out to a restaurant or something. And then we have prom, or like spring form, not prom, because prom, I think I'm gonna give her like a longer gown to give like the prom vibe. But when they have like spring formal or like homecoming or something, it'll be something like this. And then we have the athletic wear, which I think is cute. She's so adorable. I don't think I'm gonna have her play any I think for her, because she is like a bookworm and gloomy, I think I might create a book club, and then like her and her closest friends are in that book club. But this is the second athletic wear. And then we have her sleepwear with the cute little teddy bears on them. She is just so adorable. I love her so much. And I haven't even played with her, but I do. And then we have the cherries. Cute, cute, cute. And I gave her a lot of acne to just try. I have to take the lipstick off of sleep as well. But I gave her a lot of acne to try give like the puberty-esque type of vibe, but this is her first party. And then we have her second party. Now, this party wear is for when she goes to parties that's not with her grandma. It's with her friends, if she ever goes to those type of parties, which I believe she probably would. I feel like her friends would drag her out to them, but yes, this is her second party where her grandma don't know what she wearing. Because just, it's a little shorts. But this one is, for when she is with her grandma. And then we have swimwear, which I find, it's appropriate enough and it's cute. It has little cherries on them. It's a one piece. I mean, with the CC that I have, it's very much appropriate compared to the other ones. And this is the first hot wear. I just love this hairstyle so much. It's so cute. And then we have the second hot weather wear. Adorable. And then we have her cold weather wear. I tried to match the shirt with the shoes. And then in her last cold weather wear. I don't know how cold it gets in New Orleans, but hey, depending on how cold it is, you'll wear which one fits. And this is her younger brother, Malik, who is into art, and I will have him play softball. Baseball's for boys, softball's for girls, I think. It's baseball. So kids also have 3 outfits for their everyday, and this is the second one, the one when he wears when he's at home. I think I actually might change it to to be like a wife beater, just so that he's more comfortable. And then this is his school outfit. Like I said, I am gonna try and find one that gives more public and less private-esque. And then we have his formal. And for kids, all the other outfits, they only get 1, I believe, except for hot and cold weather wear, they get 2. So the athletic, sleep, because I don't have a lot of kids CC, so I do need to spread it out as much as I can. But this is the party. Then we have swim. Then we have hot weather. And then we have cold weather. And it seems like I gave him 1 throughout all of it. But yes, this is the Beaumont family. And all of them are adorable, even the mom and the father. So I can't wait to play with them. And then we have the second family. Okay, so my bad, y'all. I'm out of town and housekeeping just came and knocked on her door. But anyway, this is the Haynes family. This sim is actually only her. It's by Alice's World, but that's not her. This is what she originally looked like right here. I didn't have some of her CC, like the skin details and everything like that, so she does look a little different. But I'm going to show you a close-up on her face once I get on an outfit that doesn't have glasses. But this is her everyday one. She is going to be one of the strippers that work at the strip club. She kind of still looks similar, but just a little different. But yeah, I cannot take credit even for the base to make her look this pretty, because yeah, she did a good job on her. But yeah, she does work at the strip club. I don't know if she's going to work there until she puts herself through school, or if she actually just likes working at the strip club. This is her formal, and then this is more of a fancy formal. But I don't know if I want her to put her through school or just have her like working at a strip club. But I do know she does take care of her siblings. She has 3 at the bottom that we're going to see soon. And they're all younger than her. But, I just like this 2-piece set. It's honestly so cute. With the cherries. Ugh. I'm in love with that one. But this is a more, I don't think I can show the back on YouTube. But, yeah, this is a more sexy sleep. This is party number 1. Just cute. And close up on her makeup and everything. She's cute. And she got a lot of tattoos. And this is party number 2. I don't even think I could show that, but it's covering more than the sleepwear covered. And I love these glasses on her. Makes her look like money. And these shoes too. Those shoes are cute. And then we have her swimwear 1 with the Dolce & Gabbana slides. I think that's Dolce & Gabbana. I'm not a label whore, so I don't know. But I know this swimsuit is cute though. And this tattoo eats. I love her down bad. She's so cute. She's so cute. And then we have her hot weather wear, something chill. And then we have hot weather 2, and them dunks eat down. I believe those are dunks. Correct me if I'm wrong though. I feel like I might be wrong though. But this is her weather wear 1, which is also so cute. And then number 2. And then we have her, the second oldest of the siblings. He's a teen. This is Kieran Hayes. I just did the genetics when I made her siblings so they could somewhat look like her, but I did have to change a little things up. So these are somewhat by me, but the blueprint is definitely Alice as well. But this is his everyday 2, something just chill at the house. And then his school, like I said, I do need to look for like regular public school uniforms, because those give me more private school. And then we have his like spring formal or something, formal wear, and then like prom type. But I think I might give him even a regular formal wear instead, and just have him wear this one to like a spring formal or homecoming or prom or whatever. So that way if he goes like on dates, he's not like, it's not too formal, if that makes sense. And then we have his athletic. I just be throwing stuff on people sometimes because I know, wait, okay, that's not his athletic. This is his athletic. With men, I'm also scarce when it's scarce. I'm also I don't have a lot of CC when it comes to them, so I have to be, some of them have to get like one outfit. But this is his sleepwear. And then we move to his party. His party is cute. It's nice. And then his party number 2, same pants, just different shirt and shoes. And then we have this swimwear 1 with the slides and everything. And then 2 without. It's good. And then I don't know if I'll show you a close up, but he has a scar here and piercings. He's a cutie. He got tattoos when he shouldn't have them, but you know, to each his own. And then this is hot wear 1, hot wear 2. Oh, his feet look a little small in these. Okay. And then we have cold 1, and then cold 2. I like him. He's a cutie. Then we have Jamari. Jamari wants to be a rambunctious scamp. This is his first everyday wear. It's a little hard for me to dress kids too, because I'm like, how do I dress kids? But this one, I can deal with this one actually being their being like a public school maybe, if I don't find better, but it doesn't give too private as the other ones with the freaking blazers and everything else. But this is his formal. He only gets 1, and he has a black eye because he likes to get, well, he gets in fights. I don't know if he likes it yet, but he do be fighting a lot, so that's why he has a little black eye. And then his sleep, then his party, and then we have his swimwear, his hot weather wear, and then his cold weather. And then last but not least, we have Asia. Oh, down here I look like a L. We have Asia. She's so cute as well. She's adorable. Then we have her formal, her sleep, her party, her hot weather wear, and then her cold weather wear. I don't know if I'm gonna keep Asia as their little sister or make her lyrics kid, but with the next video I'll probably have, you know, that figured out. But that is, oh no, it's not. Okay, so I have a couple more people actually. So this is, I'm gonna actually have this one because, okay, no, I'm not. This is Julie Nelson. I have the Subarus go to school mod where the elementary, or not elementary, but the child can go to school and it's like kind of like elementary school or whatever. And she's gonna be their art teacher. So this is like her work, not her work outfit, it's her, you know, outfit outside of work. So this is what she's gonna look like on a daily basis. Her work outfit, I'm going to I have an older version of her that I'm gonna put down so that way you guys can see her work outfit. But yeah, this is like her everyday out and about. She's a teacher, but she does have a life outside of teaching. This is her party. She go to bars and stuff with her friends. And then this is like another party as if they have like something with the school and they have to get a little dressed up for it or whatever. And this is her swimwear. This is another swimwear. Oh, it's the same one, but we're gonna pretend it's the same one, just with a cover up. And then her hot weather wear. I thought this outfit was so cute. And her little like bracelet, let me see if I can show you close up. Her little bracelets that her students made for her. She wears them all the time, or whatever outfit that it, you know, goes with. But I just thought this outfit was so cute. And then we have code. And then we have another code. And then I'm gonna give you a close-up of her too. I made her. I'm getting a little bit better at making them look a little different. I feel like I still have same face syndrome, but hopefully with time that dwindles away. But this is what I am going to have her work outfit look like. I feel like it's appropriate enough. I don't think it's, you know, I'm not a teacher and I know there's a lot of stuff going around about what's appropriate for teachers, but I think this outfit is cute. And it seems it's covering all her parts. So I wanted to give a little artsy, but still appropriate and everything else. So this is her work outfit. I think that's really cute. And then if you guys remember me telling you about the daycare, I did want the neighborhoods to be a little diverse. So there will be like a minority in each neighborhood. And then this is, I don't think I'm gonna keep her name as Dea, but she will be living in the house with the daycare with her husband and her kids, or 2 kids or whatever. I didn't finish making her. I think I only made her let's see how many outfits I made so far. So this is everyday, and then her everyday chill, and then her formal, and then her other formal, and then her athletic wear. Oh, so maybe I did finish her and I just didn't remember. And here's formal number 2. Did I put her eyes? Yeah. Oh no, her eyes are that color. Okay. Well, formal number 2. Did I do her sleep? Oh y'all, I did more than I thought I did, you know. Sleep. Party. I think I finished her. Party number 2. when she go out with her friends, because, you know, even though she's a mother and a wife and a daycare owner, she still can get cute. You have a life outside of work. This is her swim, which is very, very cute. And then her hot weather wear. I don't know if I'm going to keep this skirt. I'm still deciding on that. But this is her second one. And then we have one of her coat. And then her second coat. Oh, yeah. So I finished her. This is her close up. Green eyes, red hair. So, yeah. I think that's all that I have to show you guys for right now. Yeah. So like I said before, in our next video, I am going to decorate the Haynes family, who's going to live in this house here. Decorate their house in real time. If I cut it, it's because, you know, I got interrupted with something or whatever, but I'm going to try not to cut it at all. So yeah, I just want to give you guys a little update. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and give me any suggestions on like townies I should put in, lots that would be cool, things like that. And see you next time. Bye.